Good morning. My name is Mehul, and today I'm going to be talking about the mountains of India for topic of the day. Let's go. So, there are several mountain ranges in India. We have the Himalaya range, the Karakoram range, Purvanchal range, Aravali range, Satpur, and Vindh range. There are also many different ranges, but I'm going to be going over these five for today. So the first range, the Himalaya range, it is the highest mountain range in India. During the winter, because the mountains are so high, they prevent a lot of cold air from other countries from entering the main parts of India, which helps a lot. The Himalayas are known for their huge amount of snow, and the word Himalaya itself means abode of snow. The Himalayas are located in the northeastern part of India and they border many other countries. You might know the Himalayas because of Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world, but it is located in the Nepal parts of the Himalayas and not the India parts. It is very, very dangerous to climb, and many people have fallen to their death, unfortunately. And even if you get near the top, it is very hard to breathe. It's a lot of trouble trying to climb this huge mountain. And I was thinking, what if we did a Balvier class trip to the Himalayas at one point? It would be totally safe, obviously, because not everybody falls, obviously, but I think it would be a very, very eye-opening experience. No, no, I'm kidding. Don't climb the Mount Everest or the don't climb Mount Everest. You can climb any of the other Himalayas when you grow up, but kids, just stay home for now. I'll just show you a couple pictures to make you feel better about seeing this. So, the next range we have is the Karakoram range. It is to the northwest of the Himalayas, and it is known for its glaciers. If you don't know what a glacier is, it's a big mass of ice and snow. And one famous glacier, just in the world in general, is the glacier that sunk the Titanic. The Titanic was a very famous ship that was supposed to be indestructible until it hit a glacier. So just remember, glaciers, Karakoram. Also, the second highest peak in the world, K2, is located in the Karakoram range. So, second highest peak. Remember that with the Karakoram range. Another most famous glacier of the Karakoram range is the Siachen Glacier, which is located between Pakistan and China, but it is controlled by India for military purposes in order to patrol and watch over both countries. It also helps India negotiate if ever needed because of how they're controlling a glacier in between two different countries. Next, we have the Purvanchal range. It is in the eastern part of India and it's basically an extension of the Himalayas, but it's not as tall as the Himalayas. It's just as snowy, but it's not as tall. So if the Himalayas are like a SpongeBob SquarePants type thing, the Purvanchal range is more like a SpongeBob Round Pants. They're still pretty similar, but you know which one is a lot more famous and higher. So you have the famous one, the SpongeBob Himalayas, and then you have the Round Pants Purvanchal. The next thing we have is the Aravali range. And if there's one thing you should remember with that, it's that it's India's oldest mountain range. It is located in northern India and it covers about four different major states. And it does touch a couple of other states, but not as much as these four: Delhi, Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Haryana. If you know the city of Udaipur, which is a very beautiful and famous city of India, the city of Udaipur is located in Rajasthan, and it is located on the mountains of Aravalli. So yeah, that's a good fun fact for that. Next, we have the Satpur and Vindh range. The Satpur and Vindh range is mostly located in Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. It consists of block mountains, which are mountains that are formed by the earth's cracks as they form upwards. In Indian mythology, these mountains were considered very dangerous because of Rakshas. And Rakshas are demons, evil demons that the gods would fight. So you can see here that the Satpur and Vind range is located near the center of India, central India. But remember, danger, scary. So if there's one way you want to remember the Satpur and Vind range, you might want to think of it as spooky and scary. Even though it might not be as spooky and scary now, that's just one way of remembering it. This is how it really looks like. It's a very beautiful place, but just remember, it's a little spooky. So let's review these mountain ranges. I'll give you a thing to help you identify and tell the difference between them. So the Himalaya range, tall and snowy, easy to remember, Mount Everest. Karakoram, remember, glaciers. And what did glaciers do? Even though it's not the Karakoram glaciers, they sunk the Titanic. Purvanchal is the SpongeBob brown pants to the Himalayas SpongeBob SquarePants. It's an extension of the Himalayas, but it's not as tall, so it's kind of a ripoff. Still cool though. Aravalli is the oldest mountain range in India, so think of something old if you want to remember Aravalli. And then we have Satpur and Vind. Because it's scary, because of the Rakshas and stuff, think of spooky and scary. Even though they're not that scary anymore, just think of that when you think of Satpur and Vind. So thank you for watching, kids, and I hope you learned a thing or two, and I hope you have a great day at Bolivar today.